Human trafficking is defined as an act of recruiting, transporting, harboring, or receiving a person through force or coercion for the purpose of exploiting them, and is happening right here in Michigan. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the co-chair of the Regional Southeastern Michigan Human Trafficking Task Force, Meredith Reese. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's surprising to me and probably to a lot of folks that Michigan needs a task force on human trafficking, that it's something that's happening right here in our state.
Yes, exactly. This is a very important issue and definitely is very significant in the state of Michigan. And therefore, we have developed a regional task force just for the southeastern area just to address this particular issue. And this task force includes Oakland, Wayne County, Macomb County, and parts of Washington County also.
And one of your main goals is really just to spread awareness, to let people know that yes, in fact, this is not something that happens in a faraway land, but that it's happening perhaps right in our own backyards.
Yes, exactly. This is such an important cause, and that the task force specifically provides presentations and trainings and so forth to spread that awareness. We focus on as far as training for medical professionals, for educators, other victim service providers, and law enforcement.
To train them on how to look for signs and that type of thing?
Exactly. It's very important to understand the indicators or exactly what to look for. So it's very important that with all different types of settings, especially for youth under the age of 18, particularly, how can we have a better support for those kids?
And I know that you're hoping not to do this alone, but looking to form partnerships and collaborate with folks in all different types of law enforcement, social services that can be helpful.
Yes, most definitely. And we've done a great job. This regional task force is up and running for a year now. So we are definitely in the long haul and very energetic with assuring that the youth and the adults and so forth get the support that they need.
What's the main purpose of the task force? Is it to identify human trafficking, get folks out of it, prosecute those who are doing it, or is it more to help assist the victims, that type of thing?
Well, you know, it's all of the above, but mostly it is the community awareness and so forth. And yes, it provides the services needed for the victims. They have been through quite an ordeal. And the collaboration that we have with law enforcement and victim service providers and so forth, when we work together, have that partnership, is in the best suit for the victim, for the survivor.
Are you finding it all, and I know it's difficult because we don't have a lot of good hard data,
Yes.
but that law enforcement, that folks are becoming more in tune, more understanding, more perceptive of the issues and able to identify what's happening maybe better today than they were 3, 4, 5 years ago?
Yes, I would definitely support that. Even though that the data is not there, you know, one child is too many. And therefore, with our partnership and so forth, yes, I would definitely say that because of the treatment and because of the motivation and dedication that the task force has, then we are able to move forward and ensuring that at least the awareness is there that the youth would not participate in these types of issues.
And is there enough help available if folks know where to find it?
Yes, and we're growing in the area also. There are many victim service providers that are out there in hospitals and so forth that are willing to provide services. So it's very important for not only for law enforcement to be aware of, but when a youth is in dire need and in trouble, who to call.
Okay, good advice. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
For more information on today's topic, you can head to humantrafficking.msu.edu. Today's Comcast Newsmaker was Meredith Reese, the co-chair of the Regional Southeastern Michigan Human Trafficking Task Force.